Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today we'll be looking at the second part of lesson number 4 from book 1. Okay. So before we begin, let's take a look at the points to remember and just refresh ourselves on what we did before in lesson number 4. So we were talking about the status a noun can have, right? So nouns in Arabic are called ism, and an ism it depends on the ending what status the ism has, and the status or i'rab in Arabic shows the role of the ism in the sentence. Okay, so what role is the noun playing in the sentence? So to show their functions, right? And it's the normal ending of a noun is u or un with a dhamma or dhammatain. Okay, this is by default. The normal ending, a noun should be either dhamma or dhammatain. And this is called marfu. Okay, this is called, or in English, nominative case. It's called marfu when it ends with either dhamma or dhammatain. Al-baytu jadidun. This is both of these words. Al-baytu is marfu and jadidun is also marfu. And the other two statuses that a noun can have are called mansub. Okay, mansub. I'll write it here. Mansub, which means that the ending is either fatha or fathatain, and majroor. Okay, majroor. So these are the three status or i'rab that the noun can have, and this is the vocabulary that we'll be using. So majroor. Majroor means that the ending is either kasra or kasratain. And the first one is marfu. By default, a normal noun will be marfu. Okay, if there's nothing happening to the noun, it will be marfu status, which is dhamma or dhammatain. So remember this. This is very important, and we'll be using this in all the coming lessons. Now, so if by default it's always marfu, when does it change to majroor and mansub? When something is added to before or after that noun, right? So in this case, we're talking about majroor. When does the noun become majroor? When we have prepositions added before the noun. Prepositions in Arabic are called harf of Jarr. Okay, huruful Jarr. So al-baytu in its normal state, it's marfu. Al-baytu, the house. When you add a preposition, harf of Jarr, before it, it becomes majroor. We can tell because of this. Fil bayti, right? Similarly, baytun, even though it's dhammatain, it's nakira. This is nakira, right? It's indefinite. It's still marfu. And if you add a preposition before it, fi baytin, in a house, right? This is majroor now. So some of the prepositions we have, fi, in, and ala, which means on. Okay. There are a few more that we'll look at. What else? We talked about huwa and hiya. Do you remember this? Huwa and hiya. Huwa and hiya are the pronouns, right? Huwa means he, and it can also be used for it, because in Arabic there's no word for it, and hiya means she or it. So for a masculine, you would use, for the boy, you would use huwa. Where's the boy? Huwa fil masjidi. He is in the mosque. And this sentence, by the way, is a jumla, right? Sentences are jumla. What are the two parts of a jumla? Does anyone know the two parts of a jumla?
Mubtada and khabar.
Yes, mubtada and khabar. So in this sentence, can you tell me what is the mubtada here and what is the khabar?
Yes, huwa is mubtada. Fil masjidi is khabar.
Right. That's right. Huwa is the mubtada, right? And huwa, remember, mubtada is always ma'rifa. Ma'rifa means it's definite. Even though we don't say al huwa, right? Usually on some words, when we say al, that shows that it's ma'rifa. But huwa is a pronoun, so it's already definite. Okay, so we're not going to put an al on it. And fil masjidi. This is the khabar. So, okay. We talked about this. Oh, yes. And also for objects. Now, objects, if we talk about the book, al-kitabu, It's an object, but it's masculine. In Arabic, all of the nouns have a gender. Okay, even if they're objects, they have a gender. So al-kitabu is masculine. And so when we talk about it, ayn al-kitabu, we have to say huwa ala al-maktabi. And when we do the translation, it's it. Huwa is it, right? Because we're talking about the book. Similarly, for here, if we're talking about a sa'atu, which is a watch, where is the watch? We're going to say hiya ala sariri, and the translation is not she is on the bed, it's it. It, the watch is on the bed. Okay. One more thing that we didn't talk about last time was that most feminine nouns end with a round ta or ta marbuta. This is a sign of to tell that the noun is feminine. There's no sign for masculine. For masculine, you have to remember if it's not feminine, then it's masculine. That's the easiest way. So you just look for what is feminine. If it's not feminine, then it's masculine. So here we can see asatu has a ta marbuta. It's most, okay? Some of them, of course, do not have a ta marbuta. And yes, we learned about that tanween is nakira, but this does not apply for proper nouns. So such as names. Names, we will say hamidun. It's not a hamid, it's just hamid, okay? And one important thing is that feminine names have no tanween. So it's not going to be Fatimatun, it's just Fatimatu, Zainabu, Aminatu. But for masculine names, it can have tanween. Okay, so that was all about lesson number 4. So we'll quickly go through the exercises. I know you know most of this, so we can do it very quickly then. So we left off here last time. أجب عن الأسئلة الآتية. Go ahead, Sister Gulsa. Would you like to do this one?
Yes, of course. من أين أنت? أنا من تركيا. أنا من تركيا. Can I say like this? Okay. أنت من الفلبيني. فلبيني. نعم أنا من فلبيني. من الصين. من الصين. علي من الصين.
Very good.
من أين حامد؟ حامد من عربية.
Okay.
No, not to.
السعودية, you could say. السعودية.
السوري. أين ذهب عباس؟ عباس ذهب إلى المدرسة.
إلى المدرسة, right. And you can also say huwa, right? You can also use huwa because it's a pronoun. You can use both of them interchangeably. Either it's fine. The name or the pronoun.
Yeah, you're right. ذهب علي إلى المدير. نعم هو ذهب إلى المدير.
Right. Very good, mashallah. So this was just to make sure that when we say our mubtada and khabar in the sentence, we are making sure that all the status is correct. Mubtada will be marfu, right? And if in the khabar, if it's coming after a harf of jar, then it will be majroor, like this.
Majroor, yeah.
Okay. So then this one is اقرأ واكتب مع ضبط أواخر الكلمات. I think this is very easy. You can do it very quickly. You just have to tell me what will... Yes, go ahead.
Okay. مرفوع الغرفة.
الغرفة.
من الغرفة.
من الغرفة.
كسرة. من الحامدون.
من الحمام.
No, الحامد, sorry. المرحض. المرحض. إلى المرحض. Yes. إلى المرحض. اليابان. الفلبين. من الهند إلى الصين.
Right, إلى الصين. So again, just when we have our prepositions, then the next word becomes majroor.
Yeah.
Okay, this is read and write. I think we can skip this and look at... I know you know how to read, so we'll go a little bit ahead and do some of the exercises. Maybe we can do a little bit of lesson number 5 as well.
Okay.
Fill in the blank with a suitable pronoun. Yes, okay, this is a suitable preposition. So here we have our 4 prepositions. Min is from, ila is to, fi is in, and ala is on. So you can give this one a try.
May I?
Go
May
ahead.
I? Okay. الكتاب على المكتب.
Yes.
الكتاب على المكتب. الطالب في الصف في فصلي. Sorry, I think صفي.
That's okay.
فصلي, yeah. And
Yes.
ذهب حامد إلى الجامعة. And خرج المدير من المدرسة.
Very good. Yes. When we say kharaja means exit, so we have to say exit from. Min
Yeah.
is from. Yes.
ذهب محمد من الصين إلى اليابان. Yeah.
Right. That works. From China to Japan.
Yeah.
Min as-Sini ila al-Yabani. Right. Okay. And again, all of the nouns after the preposition will be majroor. Okay. So that was it for lesson number 4, right? And these are our huruful jar that we learned. Let's look at a little bit of lesson number 5 then before our time finishes. Okay. Would you like to read this, sister?
Me?
Oh,
Okay.
1 minute. There's another sister as well.
Sabera, yeah.
Sister Sabira, would you like to read? Sister, can you hear me? Oh, okay, Sister
May I
Hafsa, you
read?
can read. Yes, go ahead.
الكتاب
And I'd like you to try to translate it as well. Okay?
صعيد.
Yes, Saidon is speaking. So when we
Yeah.
have it like this, the Saidon is speaking now. What is he saying?
Okay. صعيد. الكتاب محمد هذا يا ياسرون. ياسر لا
Ya
هذا
Yasiru.
يا ياسر. Yeah. Yes. Okay. ياسر لا هذا كتاب حامد. It's مضاف إليه.
Right. Yes.
كتاب حامد. And I am a little bit confused with using الكتاب محمد هذا. Why we use هذا? Because we are doing emphasize the material. I mean,
Yes.
kitab. Okay.
Yes, because we are emphasizing a kitabu Muhammadin is this hada is this, right? So a kitabu Muhammadin is Muhammad's book, this, right? So he's asking, is this Muhammad's book? Yeah, so he's pointing to something. So that's why we're saying hada, which is going to emphasize. And this is a ya is used for calling someone, right? It's harf nida. When you call someone, and we're going to look at it a little bit later on. What happens to the noun after, right? When we say ya, yes. When we say ya, then the tanween drops. There's no tanween.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got it. Okay, thank you.
So yeah, he says la hada kitabu hamidin, and yes, you're right. This is in this lesson we're looking at mudaf and mudaf ilayh. Murakkab Idaafi. Remember, murakkab are phrases and jumla is the complete sentence. So kitabu hamidin, Hamid's book, is the murakkab Idaafi, and hada is the mubtada, and this entire one is the khabar. So hada kitabu hamidin becomes the sentence. And do you know, can you tell me something about the mudaf?
مضاف مرفوع مضاف إليه مجرور.
Right.
Always.
Yes, always marfu, always majroor. And one more thing about mudaf, it doesn't have alif lam, and it doesn't have tanween. Yes, it's not like the other ones. If we see, if a noun does not have tanween, then it will have alif lam, or vice versa. It will have one or the other. But for mudaf, it will have neither alif lam nor tanween. Okay, and this is mudaf ilayh will always be majroor. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, صعيد. أين كتاب محمد؟ ياسر هو تحت المكتبة هناك. تحت المكتبة مضاف إليه.
تحت المكتبة, yes.
Yes.
And who,
هو تحت المكتبة. Yeah.
right. So huwa, what is huwa talking about? What is this huwa about?
كتاب.
Kitab, right?
الكتاب.
Kitabu Muhammad. Not about Muhammad, it's kitab. Kitab of Muhammad. Right. Next.
Yeah. And سعيد أين دفتر أمار؟ ياسر هو على المكتب المدرسي. المكتب المدرسي مضاف إليه.
مضاف إليه, right? And can you tell me why is so here when we see this مضاف إليه, the مضاف is well, this is a marfu, but we cannot see it because the tahta is a mabni word, right? We don't have tahtu.
Because of
but
adverb. Am I right? Because of adverb tahta, it's always fatha. It always take fatha. Tahta,
yes.
halfa, like
yes. And what about kitabu? Kitabu is marfu, right? We said that it will always be, and the mudaf is always marfu. So why is this one here? Where is it? This one.
Yeah, because of
Maktabi.
harf of jar.
Right.
It makes words kasra.
Right, that's right.
It
So this
turns
harf of
words
jar
kasra.
is making this one majroor, and maktabi is the mudaf, and it's making the mudaf ilayh majroor. Okay. Yes. All right. Next.
سعيد قلم من هذا يا علي؟ علي, sorry.
Ya Aliyu, yes.
يا علي. علي هذا قلم المدرس.
Right. Whose pen is this? This is the teacher's pen. So qalamul mudarrisi. Mudaf ilayh. Next.
سعيد أين حقيبة المدرس? Where is the teacher and the bag of teacher?
Yes, bag of teacher or teacher's bag. Both are correct.
Teacher's bag. And علي هي تحت المكتب. It is under the desk.
Under the desk, right.
Yeah.
And
تحت
حقيبته is
المكتب.
تحت المكتب, right, under the desk. And حقيبته is a feminine noun. We can tell because of ta marbuta.
Yes,
okay.
Of course.
Then, so here we have exercises. أجب عن الأسئلة الآتية. So, أين كتاب محمد?
كتاب محمد على المكتب.
Right, or you can say هو على المكتب. Both are correct.
هو على المكتب. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I am used to using long sentence at university. That's why I use. Yeah,
that's good. Then أين كتاب عمار?
Okay. هو هو تحت المكتب.
Okay.
أين حقيبة المدرس؟ هي على المكتب again.
Right.
Or
yeah, that's fine, no problem. These questions are just to see if you can form the sentence yourself as well, right? Okay. أضف الكلمة الأولى إلى الثانية. So what we have to do is write the two words so that the second word is in the possessive form. What does that mean? We have kitabun and muhammadun. We have to make it into a murakkab, mudaf ilayhi murakkab. So we will say kitabu muhammadin. Okay, so maktabun and al mudarrisu. So it will become maktabul mudarrisi. Just like that. So can you try some of these? There are many. We can just do a few and then move on.
Maybe Sabera wants to.
Oh yes, Sister Sabra, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Assalamualaikum. How are you?
Fine. Thank you.
Would you like to do this?
Yes. Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Kalam Hamidun.
Qalamu Hamidin. Yes, qalamun and Hamidun, and we have to make it into a murakkab. So, Murakkab Idaafi, right? Murakkab Idaafi means that it is a possessive form. There's belonging. So, Kitabu Muhammadin, it's Muhammad's book. right? Book of Muhammad. So what we have to do is kitabun, the mudaf will have just one single dhamma, right? It will
Yes.
become, it will have single dhamma, and the mudaf ilay will become majroor. It will have kasra. See, it was Muhammadun, it becomes Muhammadin.
Qalamun Hamidin.
So qalamu with one dhamma,
Hamid.
qalamu hamidin, right?
Hamidin.
Hamidin.
Baita. Baita.
Baytu,
Baisin.
Baytu Abbasin, right? Abbas's house.
Gurkatan. Aliyin.
Ghurfatu Aliyin, right? Next.
Zuktaru Saidin.
Daftaru Sa'idin, right? Said's notebook.
Said's notebook. I can't read.
Next.
Mindil. Mindili Yasirin.
Mindilu.
Yeah. Yasirin.
Yes, Mindilu, and then second word will be kasratain. Mindilu Yasirin, right?
Kamisu
Qamisu.
Ammarin.
Right. Qamisu Ammarin. Ammar's shirt.
Sariru Khalidin.
Sariru Khalidin, right? Khalid's bed. And this is the same one, except the mudaf ilay is now ma'rifa. It has alif lam, but it will be the same still.
Yes.
Miftahu.
Muftahul Baitin.
Miftahul bayti. Now it will be single because we have alif lam. Miftahul bayti. The house's key.
Muftahul Baiti. Dukanu Tajirin.
Tajiri, right? Dukkanu Tajiri.
Baitu Muhandisi.
Muhandisi. Baytul Muhandisi, right?
Ismul Waladi.
Ismul Waladi, right? The boy's name.
Kitabu Allahi.
Kitabullahi, Allah's book.
Allah's book. Bintu Tabibi.
Bintu Tabibi, right? The doctor's daughter.
Miftahu As-Sayyarati.
Miftahu Sayyarati, right? Right, sister. So this was our mudaf and mudaf ilayh.
Sisters, can I ask something about
Yes.
the last example? If I want to say like this, Mifta, my sayyarati's key.
My car's key.
My car's key.
Miftahu Sayyarati.
We don't need to use al when we are talking about our possession.
Oh, you're talking about alif lam? Al? Sorry, what?
Sayyarati. I have to say sayyarati.
Yes. Sorry, wait, I didn't understand your question. You want to say my car, right?
My car's key.
My car's key. So, Miftahu Sayyarati with a ya. So it would be Miftahu Sayyarati.
Okay.
Miftahu will be the same. I will write Sayyarati as...
Okay. I got it now. I am confused about whether I have to use L or not if I am talking about my cars. Okay. My car's keys. Okay.
Yes. Miftahu Sayyarati. Like this.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I got it. Yes.
I will check and tell you again if this is right.
Okay, because I am when I am saying sayyarati, I how can I say? I define, so I don't need to use al because I define sayyarati. So that's why
I think maybe that's right as well. I will check this and come back to you. Okay, inshallah.
Okay. Thank
you. Okay. Here, what we have to do is read and write each of the following phrases, vocalizing the last letter. Okay. So just like we talked about the mudaf and mudaf ilay, now we have to say what will be the haraka on each word. Okay, remember the mudaf is always marfu, that means dhamma or dhamma, right? It's also ghair munsarif. Ghair munsarif means that it does not have tanween. It will just be a single dhamma. And mudaf ilay can be kasra or kasratain, both kasra or kasra. Sister Sabira, would you like to do this as well?
Yes. Babu.
Babu,
Babul Mudarassi.
madrasati. Right.
Madrasati.
The school's door or door of the school.
Door of the school. Himari Rajuli.
Himaru,
Rajuli.
himaru
man,
rajuli.
the horse.
Donkey. A himar is donkey
Donkey.
of the man.
Donkey. The man. Baitu Hamidin.
Baitu Hamidin. Very good. This will be tanween.
Sayyarati. Al Mudir. Mudiri.
Ziyaratul mudiri. Right.
Mudiri, that is car. Mindil Ammari. Mindilu Ammari.
Mindilu ammarin.
Ri.
Yes. Kasratain. Ammarin.
Yes.
Mindilu
Yes.
ammarin.
Yes. Acha. Ismu Talibi.
Makalibi, right?
Baitu Allahi.
Baitullahi, right?
Fihi Kitaballahi.
Right. So fi kitab billahi. Fi kitab.
Billahi.
Because of this, fi, this becomes majroor. Fi kitabillahi, in the book of Allah.
Min baiti
Mhm.
mudarrisi.
Min baitil mudarrisi, right.
Ali
Allah.
Allah.
This is our harf of jar. This is ala, which
Yes.
means on.
Allah. Allah maktabi mudiri.
Maktabil mudiri, right. On the desk
Mudiri.
of the principal. Right. Then what do we have here? We have iqra, read. I'm just going to, oh, there's a lot to read here. And we'll get back to it. I'm just seeing if we have anything else, because we have 5 minutes left in the recording. Okay. Does anyone have any questions about today's class?
No,
thank you.
sister.
Okay. I will just look at the points to remember. If I forgot to mention anything, then inshallah we can complete this next time. Yes, so here we learned in this lesson, we learned about the possessive form, right? When something belongs to someone, the first word is called mudaf, and the second is the mudaf ilay. Mudaf is neither definite nor indefinite. It does not have alif lam and it does not have tanween either. Okay, no alif lam and no tanween. It's called ghair munsarif. Okay, it has just a just single haraka, and it's always marfu, except if there's something before it, like harf of jar is coming before, then it will become majroor. Okay, and when we say kitabu man in the first when we were in the lesson, kitabu man, whose book. So man, we cannot say kitabu mani, right? It cannot, it's not going to be majroor like this, because man is indeclinable, or it's mabni. Mabni means like it's stuck in that position. You cannot have manu, mani, mana, right? It will always be just man. Okay, but its status is majroor, but we cannot see it. We just can't see that its status is majroor. So these words remain unchanged. They are stuck, mabni. And when we add a harf of jar before the Murakkab Idaafi, then the mudaf will also become majroor. Ala maktabil mudarrisi. Okay, genitive case. Genitive means majroor. And we also read about tahta. Tahta is in the genitive case because it is mudaf ilayh. Tahta al-kitabi, tahta al-maktabi. Okay. Tahta al-kitabi and tahta al-maktabi. So this also functions as a mudaf. Now, ya, I mentioned very briefly, ya is a harf of nida, which means something that you use to call someone. Okay, it's called vocative particle. And the noun after the ya has only one dhamma. Remember when we were talking about ya Ali, you. It's not ya Ali yun. So here as well, it's not going to be ya Bilalun, it's just ya Bilalu, ya Shaykhu, ya Ustadu. So remember this, that the one after ya, the noun after ya has one dhamma. Okay. Okay, so that was just a quick overview of lesson number 5. Inshallah, we'll cover the rest of it as well in detail. And if you have any questions, then let me know. Okay. Does anyone have any questions right now?
Thank you, sister.
You're welcome. All right, then I'll read the dua. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika, nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.
Sister, I am new. This is the first class.